the blush,
Right.
the exact same pigments, and made them into 4 wearable lip shades. But there's actually more than 4. There's actually unlimited combinations that you can make.
Because you can blend and mix and match.
That's
so
right.
let's talk about baked. You're applying the blush right now, and nobody else does what you do.
No.
What is the baked franchise all about?
So what baked is, Sharon, is it's a process that's very laborious. It actually takes 26 weeks from start to finish to get here. It's a product that's designed by artisans in Italy, and each and every one is handmade. They are then mixed together because it starts its life as a cream, which is why this looks dewy and not powdery and gives you that perfect flush of color.
Right.
You could see the glow. It almost looks like I highlighted. That's because it starts its life as a cream.
Hey there,
I know.
Winky Dink.
We got Danielle here today. You're going to get a lot of winks. What happens is when this is baked for 24 hours, we're able to sustain the formula through the kind of baking process that we do in Italy. So there's no fillers and binders, and what you get is a product that actually has color corrective pigments. It's multitonal. So you know how you put blush on sometimes and you look in the mirror and you go like this immediately and you start wiping it off?
It's too harsh, too intense,
It's
too
harsh.
much.
These have different pigments of berry and gold and champagne, bronze, all mixed together. And then I love to take it across the lid. She has nothing else on her lid except a little bit of that blush in the crease and something that's coming up.
Oh, is it maybe the Sand and Sea?
Yes,
a little bit of
maybe
that.
the Sand and
That's a new
Sea.
collection that's coming up shortly. But again, having all of this baked deliciousness on your face means it goes on with the ease of a powder.
That's right.
That has the softness and the blendability of a cream. And then we get to these pigments again. Like you mentioned, there's this really big turn in ready to wear towards corals and almost these like bright pinky oranges, which not too many people can wear until you make the colors soft, sweet, wearable, and you translated it in the most delicious way.
In the most delicious way. Dream creams are like wearing sort of a cushion. It's like a fluffy marriage of lipstick and gloss put together.
Right.
This is one color. Look at that soft bronze.
Amazing.
If that wasn't enough, that's one color, okay? So now that's a soft bronze with a little bit of an apricot underneath. So
and by the way, does that look like spring?
Oh my God.
I mean, even if you're still wearing your grays and you're wearing everything else, to have that soft wash of warmth is fabulous.
Exactly. And you could see, for me, Sharon, lip and cheek. I always say if you're leaving in the morning and you put on a pair of sunglasses to cover your eyes, at least put on blush to make you look alive and soft and healthy, and add that pop of lip so you look like you're a screen siren.
Absolutely, and we're going to talk about a brand new screen siren kit coming up later on in the show, but this is the before and after. It is sweet, it is delicate, it's just a little warm, it's kind of flirty, and once again, you're getting these formulas that only Laura can do, that no one else is able to do. And apricot berry, in my personal opinion, I think that's my favorite blush personally that you do, because it does have some of the cooler tones and it has a few of the warmer tones, so it's a chameleon and it goes with a lot of what you have in your closet. But taking the dream creams, and by the way, when you see Laura doing this with these dream creams, there's those 4 individual colors there, and usually when you get a lip palette at the store and you start mixing colors together, they're forever mooshed together and you cannot separate them. Because of this process, you can just sort of wipe the top off, but they stay separate even though you can blend them right on the top. They do stay separate in the pan.
Every one of them, and I know this sounds ridiculous, but look at this lip brush. It gets married right into the house, so you never have to worry about anything getting dirty.
And remember, you're getting 3 pieces. So you have your lip treatment, and then you have the lipstick, which is more, like you said, kind of a hybrid between liner, lipstick, all in one, and then the lip gloss for $32. So take advantage of that price, because you can see that manufacturer suggested retail on your screen, so you're going to save
your skin. And when literally that little perfect pout, that one shade is all you need for day or night. And by the way, we're super busy. Afford to put anything heavy on it. This literally just tames it beautifully.
It really does. It's a tamer. It's the shine of the times. I really like that line. And those essential fatty acids and vitamin E. Look how it just, she can roll.
It's customer rated. We're going to check out the reviews. It should be $42. It's the grand finale, but instead, it's $29 only.
They've never been before. You can mix all 4. You can use just 1. You can mix 3 or 2.
And the coolest part about it is when you mix, they don't actually separate forever. You can go back to using the individual color because of the formula.
They go all the way down to the bottom. They are like using butter on your lips. They have a cush. They're actually a hybrid between lipstick and gloss mixed together. So you get the opacity of lipstick because gloss, let's face it, now that's just the soft pink. And I have to tell you, with everything happening with this warm weather, these are all soft colors. None of these are that dark.
Right.
They're all very soft. And you can mix them together. You can use the peach if you want to and put a little peach on. That's just one of the colors with a little bit of peach.
Hour never to this low again.
So now you're going out and it's going to be bright sunlight, you know, porcelain skin to deep skin, and you just want to get that little flush of color, or you're self-tanned and you're dark and you want to get that little bit of pink in your skin.
Because you should have a little bit of the pink in your skin.
Because you should have a little bit of pink. You can just do the ethereal. Ethereal was designed to be used all over in lieu of foundation or over foundation to get the color back in our skin that makes us look bright. Whether you have a pink undertone or not in your skin, this gives your skin a lift of radiance, pure radiance. That's just the ethereal. Now I want to deepen it up. I can go to that Sateen Sun Swept.
Look at that.
And that is the 4 different color correcting pigments. Can I just say?
Yes. And what does that mean?
Color correcting. So what that means is this product's ingenious. It knows what to take down on your skin. If you're too bright, if you're too pink, it knows how to soften it, but it also knows how to lift your skin tone and brighten your skin tone. So all of these pigments that we hand select, that they are handmade, we have the only factory in the whole wide world that can do up to 6 to 10 pigments in one pan. Nobody else can do it.
You know what? I mean, not only can nobody else do it, but as I'm looking at her face, she looks in 2 seconds like she went out in the sun for an hour and came back inside because of the beautiful shades that you were talking about that were color correcting in that sun swept. So